Hello and welcome to another update video about HBAR. The current rally, I wanted to take that as opportunity to take a look with you at the bigger picture chart and to identify why we might see such a rally right now, what possibilities there are, because it is quite a bit of a rally. HBAR rallies on its own, so we need to understand how we put that into the structure and identify if there could be something more bullish to it. So we had a wave 1 to the upside into the March 21 highs, then an A wave down, overshooting B wave and the C wave down. Now, depends on how you count the move down. It obviously still leaves the option open for another bear market low potentially. So let's call it, first of all, a complete structure. We can count this complete, and I would say, okay, in an ABC structure, we had here 5 waves down in a wave 1. We had a wave 2 to the upside. We had a wave 3 to the downside, a wave 4 to the upside, a wave 5 to the downside, and I've got a nice, very nice 5-wave move down in wave C. So from a technical point of view, we understand that HBAR has done enough. It doesn't need to correct any more than it already has. It has done enough. So we can start looking for bullish cases and scenarios, which we're doing anyway. So let's take a look at that. But bigger picture, lifetime bullish support for this chart is, in my opinion, at 2 cents. So that's the long-term bullish support, the 78.6 FIB level of the lifetime chart. Now, we have to understand that, of course, there are other interpretations possible. But let's first of all take a look at the overall bigger picture bullish scenario that we've been tracking for a while. Because here, this January low presented a significant swing low, then a wave 1 to the upside and a wave 2 to the downside into the June lows. Now, it's of course possible that we get another low below that, but that doesn't impact, and we're going to take a look at the more detailed wave count in a minute. But looking at the bigger picture, we've had this wave 2 swing low in January 23 on the chart for a while. So it could be that this was a wave 1, the move down in a wave 2. The problem with that is that this wave 2 came down a little bit too low to be a reliable wave 2, but so far it has been holding. So if the low was in, and now we're taking a look at the bullish wave count first, if the low has been in, then we would be looking forward for a third wave rally, of course. And the third wave rally target would be the 1.618 extension. Here we talk about 21.1 cents in this third wave. It might take a while to get there. Condition would be, of course, that we're holding the June 23 low. And therefore, I did say it already to channel members yesterday. You know, if you're looking for long trades here, you can always go long and put a stop below the last swing low, right? Obviously, we've moved quite far away from that low now. This would be the bigger picture bullish wave count. And now if we zoom into the detail, the only way I can really make that work, but it's not a reliable wave count because of the choppiness of the move up and the 3-wave structures that we've seen here, is as a diagonal. And as a diagonal, I would have here a wave 1, a wave 2 to the downside, and the wave 3 would be unfolding right now. Then we should get a 4 and a 5. We've seen that break to the upside of this ascending wedge now. This can be quite bullish, but experience has shown when that happens, they often break down again. I just want to issue a warning here. However, at the moment, we have no indication that a low is that the top is in. To give us a clearer indication that we have a lasting low in place on the 10th of June, it needs to give us 5 waves up and 3 waves down. Then we have our next trade setup. We had one here, even though I expected it to come down into the box again. Nevertheless, these boxes are the setups, and it would, within this third wave, ideally give us another 5 waves. So first of all, we need to be watching for a potential completion of this third wave, then a 4 and a 5. Now, this takes us to the bearish wave count. So this is what I would need to see for a bullish count. Certainly, higher price is still possible. Be aware it would be a diagonal, so it is less certain. We have resistance at structural resistance here at 7.7 cents. Then at 8.1, that's Fibonacci resistance. And then the wave 1 high was at 9.8 cents. I need to see 5 waves. At the moment, we only have 3. So it could be a corrective pattern, which takes us to the bearish interpretation of this. In the bearish wave count, we have to count this move down a little bit different. In the bearish wave count, I also have a 1, 2 setup here, but I would have to interpret it in a way that this here was all of wave 3. I'm not very happy with that wave count, but it's a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then this would be a wave 4 triangle currently unfolding, which is what I'm observing for ADA as well. Just be aware of the possibility at the moment, okay? Until we have a confirmed uptrend in place. And then looking at the micro count here, we had a small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3. And this is now the wave 4 and the wave 5. That is technically absolutely possible. And take that out again. Just be aware that this could be a triangle, okay? So we're tracking here now an overall triangle because for imminent downside, this has moved up too much now. However, it can absolutely be a triangle. And the reason is that this move up here is not clearly impulsive. This move down is corrective and this move up looks corrective as well. So it would need to be, if it now forms a lower high and then a higher low, then we've got our triangle. I'm just tracking it now, observing it. First of all, we need to see if it can produce 5 waves for us. I gave you the resistances. If it's a triangle, it should ideally not go above 8.1 cents. If it does that, it would not completely rule out bearish scenarios because to really confirm a bullish one, I need to see 5 waves up, as you know, okay, structurally. So I hope that gives you a good overview of the different scenarios. I cannot offer you a better bullish wave count because it is quite tortured. It's a tortured bullish count, you could say. Not happy with it, and I hate sketching out this bullish wave count because it is just choppy and is not confirmed yet. But yeah, let's see. I mean, the good news is it reacted to our support area, the bullish support area, but I'm not convinced that this is going to be a long-lasting uptrend. So I just want to manage expectations here. Even though it turned around where it needed to in the bullish, actually at the 50% fib level, it even turned around. Nevertheless, probabilities typically suggest that these ascending wedges typically break to the downside. If they break to the upside, often it doesn't hold. I just have to say that, right? Eventually. Now it looks bullish. Okay, yeah, fine. Let's see. But by the way, this upper trend line is currently just sort of made up, basically. It's not a confirmed trend line, but you need to be aware that I've just sketched this out to show you the potential, possibility, and probability of an Elliott Wave triangle. Yeah, that's my update about HBAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.